Good morning and welcome in on this Wednesday. It's Dan Hardenbrook. Glad to have you along as we take a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Dining in. Tahquamenon Area Schools is voting to close campus. A new fisheries biologist is coming to Newberry. The news office will be closed on Labor Day. A breath of fresh air. Monarchs are preparing to migrate. Don't miss our special story on the Newberry Indians' biggest fan, Jim Depew. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news this morning, the Alger County Sheriff's Office is now asking for the public's help in locating a 65-year-old missing woman from the Munising area. Alger County Sheriff's Office says that 65-year-old Starla Goings has been missing since the evening of August 15th. Her vehicle, an orange 2019 Volkswagen Tahquamenon, was found recently near the intersection of M94 and 16 Mile Lake Road. Alger County Sheriff Todd Brock is asking for the public's assistance. On Sunday, August 17th, authorities located the missing woman's vehicle. According to Sheriff Brock, if anyone has seen anything between the late hours of August 15th, early morning of the 16th, to around 8 p.m. on the 17th, or noticed the vehicle traveling in the M94 16 Mile Lake intersection area, they should notify the Alger County Sheriff's Office or Michigan State Police. Law enforcement officials are stressing that even seemingly small details could be important in the case. Brock says that the goal is still to bring the missing woman home to her family and that they're not going to quit until they can bring Starla home. The sheriff's office cannot release a photo of the vehicle because it's considered evidence. To aid in the search, the office has coordinated with the Munising Beacon to provide photos of a similar model and color of the vehicle. At this time, Goings is still considered a missing person. Anyone with information is urged to call the Alger County Sheriff's Office at 906-387-4444 or the Michigan State Police Negaunee Post at 906-475-9922. Tahquamenon Area Schools will be welcoming families back to district facilities tonight. TAS hosting their annual back-to-school open house. That'll run from 6 until 7 p.m. at the school in Newberry this evening. Families and students can visit teachers, check out the library, tour Mr. Parr's new shop class, meet new Superintendent Sean Tebow, who will be in the cafeteria, visit tables set up in the lobby with information that can be helpful for the upcoming school district. The annual back-to-school open house at Tahquamenon Area Schools will take place from 6 until 7 p.m. tonight in Newberry. The Chippewa County Central Dispatch and regional emergency service teams across the eastern UP saying that they're seeing an increase in iPhone crash detection notifications coming out this summer. Fortunately, they are not actual vehicle collisions, but rather incidents where phones are left on vehicles, fall off ATVs and side-by-sides, tumble in vehicles, or get dropped on roadways and trails. Chippewa County Central Dispatch is saying to remember that emergency services are automatically dispatched to the location of those alerts. To help prevent false alarms, secure your phone properly when traveling, riding, or exploring the region. Do not disable the crash detection feature because it can come through and save lives in a real emergency. They're thanking the community for helping the emergency services teams stay available and ready for those who truly need them. Also, crash detection systems on iPhone 14s or later can detect severe car crashes and can help connect the owner to emergency services and notify emergency contacts. If your iPhone detects a severe car crash, it will display an alert, will automatically initiate an emergency phone call after 20 seconds unless canceled. If a victim of an accident is unresponsive, the phone will release an automatically generated audio message and coordinates of an approximate search location will be sent to the Central Dispatch. iPhone 14 users can get more information by consulting their phone setup. You can also get information on the Lewis County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Contact local law enforcement agencies if you have any questions or concerns. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office continues to accept nominations for this year's Community Veteran Service Award. Nominations being accepted through September 12th for the 2025 edition of the Lewis County Veterans Community Service Award. You can contact Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard for more information at 293-4890. Now is the time to nominate a veteran in your life who's making a positive difference right here in our community. They're accepting living and posthumous nominations, and all nominees must be a Lewis County resident. There's more information available in today's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. A pair of public hearings have been scheduled to discuss the ongoing lake level assessments for Big Manistee Lake and North Manistee Lake. Those lake level special assessment district public hearings will take place Friday, September 12th. The meeting for North Manistee Lake will take place at 1:30 p.m. at the Erickson Center for the Arts in Curtis. At 5:30 p.m. will be the meeting for Big Manistee Lake. Notice of the public hearing is to review special assessment role and computation of costs. Get more information in today's latest edition of the Newberry News, or call 906-259-9187. You can get more information and check out related documents by going to ManisteeLakeLevel.com. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today is brought to you by your 3-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Time now for your latest edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The local high school football season getting underway tonight. The Newberry Junior Varsity Indians will travel the Cedarville Detour to take on the Islanders. It's a 6 p.m. start time tonight over on the shores of the Lake Chenot Islands. Newberry and Cedarville Detour meeting for that contest at Cedarville High School. It's JV football. Newberry at Cedarville Detour tonight. Final day of preparations for the Newberry varsity football team. They'll kick off the 2025 season Thursday. They travel across the UP to take on the defending Division II state champion Crystal Falls Forest Park Trojans. Thursday night's game will kick off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and will be available on M123 FM and the UP Sports Network. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Showers possible and a thunderstorm as well. Increasing clouds with highs near 70. South winds 5 to 10. For your Thursday, partly sunny and cool. A high in the mid to upper 50s. North winds 10 to 15. Friday, plenty of sunshine, highs in the mid 60s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest Newberry News Update on M123 FM.